Sometimes it feels like my travels are an illusion somehow. Like, I'm not sure if you've ever felt that when you go on vacation or something. Like, you have your life, and then you take a break, and you go on holiday, and for a week you go to this amazing beach resort, or you go to some old European city, or you, whatever choice of trip you take. It could be an adventure trip, it could be a week of mountain climbing with your friends in the Himalayas. And then you come home and it's like, wait, was that all a dream? Back to reality, as people often say. And then there's other times where it feels like that reality is actually more real than this reality. There's other times where it feels like the time at home is actually the fake stuff. And it's only when you're traveling that you're actually experiencing life the way it should be experienced. Should be experienced is kind of I guess that's, I don't mean to be judgmental and say there's one better way to live life than another. All I mean by that is, like, sometimes when I'm traveling, it just feels like life is more real. It feels like strangers are easier to meet. I've been feeling a sense of loneliness recently, and it's not it's strange because you're in a big city, you're surrounded by people. It's not like you're alone, but sometimes there's no more lonely than a big city, when everyone's just in their own world. And when you're traveling, maybe it's just because you meet other travelers and you're all kind of doing this strange thing together that you get, it's easier to break that shell people have on the outside. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'd like to find out. And if I do more sit-downs like this, if you enjoy little sit-downs like this, let me know. This could be a regular thing that I do. I like unstructured conversation. I like just sitting down and sharing what comes to my mind more than thinking of a topic and thinking of exactly what I want to say and then writing out little notes and then finding a way to communicate that. That to me is, there's a time and place for that. But I like the spontaneous stuff. I like the moments where it just feels like you're just sitting with a friend in the park talking about things. I think that's why I gravitate to podcasts and stuff a lot. I like a lot of longer form content. YouTube's kind of been selling its soul recently to the whole everything needs to be fast, everything needs to be cut quickly, everything needs to be... It's funny, I actually get like multiple emails a week from people saying they want to help me edit my videos, or they can help me optimize my content. Who says everything needs to be optimized, Who says every silence needs to be cut out? Who says every mistake needs to be erased? God, I heard something really fascinating recently. They were and I wish I could remember where I heard it. I would give credit, but it's just one of those things. Could have been anywhere. It's probably on some podcast, but basically they said, how now like there's a lot of nostalgia for old media, like vinyl records and VHS, and they were saying that when we go back, everything that gives us that feeling of nostalgia, like the things we hold dearest about that old format, are the flaws, the mistakes, the things that, you know, like when you the crackle and the skips on the vinyl records. On the VHS tapes, the old tapes, they have the lines, right? You know, I don't know if you rewind it or something, or like you've played it too many times, they start to get these weird distortions sometimes. Those things, the old Polaroid photos, like with the faded colors, we now use digital technology to replicate that. We're like, oh, that's cool, can we go back to that? Actually, we don't need the perfectly sharp photos, the perfectly compressed music files. We want the old stuff. Can we go back? Maybe I'm also trying to go back with videos like this, back to somewhere more real. Before the internet tried to tell us who to be or how to be. You know, I've been posting videos every day on this channel for the last couple weeks. All kinds of channels, all kinds of videos, weird videos. Some of them I'm talking, some of them I'm not, some of them are new videos, some of them are just like old footage I thought I would share. There's no consistency to it, it's all over the place. And I think I'm doing that intentionally to care less about views or feedback or what seems to be performing better than others. You know, I just want to get past all of that, and I want to get to a place where the barrier between, okay, I have an idea, I want to post something, and overthinking, should I post it? Does this make sense? What should the title be? What should the thumbnail be? How many days should I wait before the previous video? You know, I just want to get away from all that. So for a while, it might be kind of weird on this channel. There might be all kinds of things coming your way. Some people might like it, some people might not. Ultimately, I think the healthiest place for me to be is to not care about either positive or negative feedback. Just to share, just to see this as a place to express what's inside. And if people resonate with that, then they can come along for the journey, you know? It's hard to be silent these days. It's hard to not want to fill every moment with some mindless yammering. And I'm talking about this video that I'm filming now, but I'm also just talking about life. I feel like we're losing our ability to stay silent.